Hi, I'm Ella and this is Bonnie and we're travelling around the UK in our DIY camper van. This week we're continuing our winter trip around the Peak District. Morning. Good morning. No, let me start again. So good morning. We're still in the Peak District. We're just outside of Castleton at the base of Mam Tor. So first of all, apologies because the start of this video is going to be a bit miserable. I'm defeated by this trip, okay? And I think I've made the decision that I'm going to go home later today. I don't know if you can still hear, but my voice still isn't great. I feel like crap, to be honest. I feel rubbish. And yeah, not having any heating in the van is kicking my butt. So yeah, it's freezing. I've not been anywhere above 3 degrees for the last 3 days now. And it's wearing me down. If you're an avid van lifer and you've been doing it for years, you probably think, God, how pathetic of me. But yeah, I feel ill. It's raining, it's cold. I've been in the same clothes for 2 days just because I can't get the guts up to get changed in this weather. Yeah, the thought of unchanging in minus degrees is not doing it for me. Yeah, not been sleeping well because it's been so cold. Everything's damp from the condensation. Right. I don't know what the plan is now. I'm gonna have some tablets and some breakfast and see if it gives me a better lease of life.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night. And days without eating 'cause it ain't enough for two. And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all
This is cool, it's like a local farm milk vending machine. So we've just picked up milkshake.
It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
Okay, so I've had some breakfast. I've got a hot water bottle and yeah, I've changed my clothes. So life feels a bit better. I'd say I'm running at about 70% now, as opposed to probably 20% earlier. So today's looking a bit more optimistic now. So my original plan was going to be to do Mam Tor, like a hike. It's around, I think it's around 10 kilometers off the top of my head. So that's about 6 miles roughly. That's not happening today. I'm 100% on that. I could maybe struggle around it, but I just don't think I'd enjoy it, and that was kind of the main reason I came up here, and I was really looking forward to it, so it gives me a reason to come back and do it properly. The weather's a bit crap as well, so I don't think I'd have any views at the top if I did it. So yeah, I think we'll have to come back for that one. But I've been doing some Google research, and there's a few caverns in the area, which I thought were pubs when I saw the signs driving in. But they're actually like mining holes. Okay. So there's one you can do on like a little boat trip inside the mines with and Bonnie can come. So I think we're going to do that. And there's like some old castle ruins to look around, so I might do that as well. And then I do think we're still going to head home after. But we'll see. It's looking a bit better, so yeah. What do you think, Bonnie? She's just after my chocolate milk, aren't you? Okay, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Braving the outside of the van. It actually feels warmer out here, but then maybe it's just because I'm dressed a bit more sensibly. So yeah, as I said, we're not going to bother with Mam Tor. We're heading just up there and we're going to go to Speedwell Cavern. We're just walking along the van line now. There's another yellow Iveco van. Very exciting. And I think very rude. I can hear all their diesel heaters pumping. Not that I'm bitter or anything. I'm not climbing Mam Tor today because even this is getting me out of breath. I can see some people starting to hike. So Speedwell Cavern is one of 4 caverns in Castleton in this Peak District area. Speedwell is around 200 years old and it was like an old iron mining ore place. That's the technical term. So this one you get to look around the mine on a boat, and obviously it's dog friendly, so Bonnie will go with me. Yeah, I thought it would be something a bit different. Booked our boat tour for the cave. Got about 20 minutes to kill now, so we're just wandering up Winnett's Pass. This is where we drove down earlier yesterday now. So quite steep, it's like a 20% incline or decline. Yeah, it's beautiful going through like the middle of this valley. It's lovely. So we're just gonna have a mooch around for 10 minutes or so and then head back and wait for our little tour. It looks like we might be the only people on it. We'll see.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slowly, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from
as these two blue lifts you see go around the edge of the boat. The boat is around 2 tons. I mean, if you're big, you'll just get trapped in the rock on the boat. It's going to be a very, very painful start. £25 million. Certainly, it's quite about, and also explains our ticket prices as we sell very sorry, guys.
I had a feeling that the feeling is all gone.
Okay, we are, in this case, you wouldn't be a beat map, you wouldn't be a sheet map. What you might as well put them in the fields of almost take one of farm and put it in a pot for about a week or so. Then we'll fold it down as a board of fat and bread at the top. Then scoop this fat out, combine it with fire ash board into a castle stick, and voila, we've now got ourselves a candle. Now, this oven is pretty nasty. It's not open, and it smells absolutely horrendous. It's also extremely toxic. So, put a sheep in a boat, and then transport it all the way back to the sun. Now, before you worry, the sheep was perfectly fine. Personally, I always think it's all waterfall.
If I could take you back to my youth, show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to leave. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold. Pairing with the light with gold. When I return from my skin and bone, I remember what to tell.
That way, though.
This way. So we've just finished up in the cavern. It was good fun. In hindsight, not overly dog friendly, even though obviously dogs are allowed there. It's a very tight space on a boat, and it bangs into the walls a lot, so it's quite noisy. So Bonnie did fine. She just a little bit jumpy at some points. I felt a bit guilty, but she did settle, and it was a good little trip. It was very interesting. So it's you go a long part of the waterway to get to Speedwell Cavern, which is obviously what it's named after the tour. And that's where it's got the bottomless pit. It used to be able to fit the tower, like Blackpool Tower, in it, that sort of size, but they've filled it all up with waste from all the iron mining. So yeah, it was interesting. In hindsight, probably not a good idea with the dog. We're going to walk into Castleton now, and I think we're going to try and find the ruined castle. Okay, you done? Hang on. Sorry, poor Bonnie was limping and she had all of these in her foot. That's about half of what I've just pulled out. I can't get them off me now. She looks a bit happier now. That's where Bonnie's not the ideal outdoor dog. Even though she's part mountain dog, she has very high maintenance fur. So she gets wet, she mats, everything sticks to her fur. She takes hours to dry if she does get wet. Just as well she's cute. Okay, so this is also the entrance to Speedwell Cavern, which is one of the other 3, well there's 4 altogether, so one of the other 3 that we haven't been in, caverns. It's also known as the Devil's Arse, and that's because apparently when the water floods in, it gives out sounds of flatulence, so it just goes to show we've had the same humour for hundreds of years. They did change it to Speedwell Cavern a few hundred years ago when Queen Victoria visited, to make it more fancy, I guess, fit for a queen.
Then you stood there smiling at me, as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away, leave you
Come on,
again.
this way.
You are all I want and more. It's true.
So Peveril Castle is shut. Apparently it's only open Saturdays and Sundays this time of year. Which I say I'm not super upset about. It saved me a walk up quite a steep walk as well, so come on. So we're just walking back through the town bit, back to the van, and then I might go back to that the Winnets Pass bit and just get my drone out. I think that'd be quite cool. And then after that I might head home. Like home. It'll be about a 5-hour drive roughly. And the guy in the car just really stared at me.
Starting route to home. Head east on Buxton Road.
Baby, how I need the love of you. Will you still love me as I'm getting lonely and alone? And when you are away and something's shivering cold, it is hard to define.
It's good the sat nav's not taking me back up with its pass, so that's quite nice. We are just getting onto some of the big roads finally. I think my sat nav must have something against me. It chooses like the tiniest roads you can imagine. I do have it set to avoid tolls though, because I'm a cheapskate, and also to avoid like the green air zones that like everywhere has, because this van would cost a fortune in those. So yeah, we're gonna finally get onto some bigger roads and hopefully catch up on some time. Feels like I've been driving forever and the time's not really gone down. I mean it has, but not as much as I'd like. And hopefully we'll find a garage soon to get some diesel as well. So 3.5 hours to go. I was going to say topped up with fuel, but absolutely not, because it was £1.80 a litre. £1.80 a litre. When I filled up at home before leaving, it was like £1.40 I think. So I know there's usually a bit of a surcharge on the service station, but 40p a litre is So I've literally put in £20 and hopefully it's got me just under halfway. Well, in between a quarter and half. So we'll see. Stop. Bonnie's now decided now's the time to have a mad moment. Can you stop please? Get off. Right, we're gonna carry on the rest of our drive.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.